Hey everybody, welcome to Robert Bruton TV. I'm your host, Robert Bruton, and this is funny because I had already shot a vlog post. I'm actually uh, standing out at a client's, and so I decided to do a vlog post, and because I'm shooting some other video for our outdoor show, and so anyway, I shot a video and I'm shooting it on my iPhone. I have an iPhone 10, and so anyway, I shot it. I did everything, and let me preface all this by saying the vlog is about a post that I did this morning on our website. I put up a new article on could the world really be happy, and I talked about, well, the world may not be happy, but you can be happy. And we talk about several things, and it's kind of cool. And I was really proud of it, and I did a podcast with it. And so anyway, I decided, well, I'm going to do a vlog. And because we just started Robert Bruton TV and our video channel here on YouTube, and we're really excited. I'm really excited, to shoot these and get them out everybody's teasing me, calling me Brad Pitt and stuff like that. And I realized I look like Brad Pitt. I was going to do my makeup and my hair and all that stuff. Just kidding. But anyway, I shoot this whole video. Getting back to what I'm talking about, I'm shooting this whole video. Got it all done, and I said, well, I'm just going to put it in iMovie. I'll edit it in iMovie, and then I'll put it online. So I get it all done, get it edited. And I'm going through, and so I'm going to save it to my phone so I can download it to YouTube, and I don't have enough storage on my phone. So I went in and I deleted all the videos off of the off my phone. So I had more storage on my phone, and I deleted all of them. So then I go back and I say, okay, well, I'm going to go back into iMovie and I'm going to download the movie so that now that I have room. Well, when I deleted the thing, I guess when it's an iMovie, if you delete the video off of your phone, it goes away. So talk about a opportunity to let it steal my joy or be happy. And that's what I talked about in the last video. And we'll talk about again in this video, but I talked about, what's your joy worth? And I was sitting there going, really? I shot this really great video, and I'm like, oh my God. So I guess it's the universe telling me that I needed to make an example of shooting something that, and then losing it and letting it take my joy. And that's really kind of what the whole premise of this is talking about. You know what I'm going to do? Hang on. I'm going to see if I can shut this and get the reflection. Hang on, you guys. Let me see. Go the other way. Hold on. All right. Well, it doesn't look like it helped much, but how about that? All right. Well, it's really not that bad. So anyway, this is my Steven Spielberg CG stuff. So here's the skinny. One of the things I wrote about in the article was, the whole world may not be able to be happy, but you can. I can. And for so many years, and for those of you that follow my blog, not vlog, because the vlog is new, the blog and my podcast show know that, this last year has been pretty tough for me, and gone through a lot of changes in my family, gone through a lot of changes professionally, gone through a lot of changes in my life. And some were sad, and took some time to get over. So, I'm still, a little sad about some stuff that happened. But hey, you have to look at it. I've learned that I can say, okay, well, I guess my life's over now. Or I can go, I wonder what new wonderment that God has for my life. What is out there that's going to be better than what I had? Because if you believe in anything spiritual, you believe in anything that the Bible promises, and if you believe in God and Jesus and all that goes with it, then you know that when one season of your life ends, a new season begins, and the new season's always going to be better than the old season. So, as much as it pained me to have to go through the things that I went through without delving off into a whole uh, diatribe of what happened over the last year. Nobody likes a whiner. Nobody likes a complainer. So I try not to do that. So I try to really share more of my experience of getting through loss, getting through these things, and being a better me, being a better person, that I can be a better me and bring a better me to the world, be a blessing to others. So I really wanted to talk about in the article, and did, one of the things that I really think is, being happy is a choice. You can choose to be happy, or you can choose to be sad. It's up to you. It doesn't matter the what that's drawing you down. I lost my spouse. I lost a relationship with my kid. I lost a relationship with my girlfriend, my boyfriend. I lost a job. I lost this. I lost that. Well, you can let that define who you are going forward, or you can go, you know what? I wonder what's the new thing that God has for me. What is the new door that's about to open up in my life, and what changes can I expect to happen, for me going forward? And that's really when you look at it from, it's the half full, half empty. I hate cliches, sorry. But, when you look at it in your perspective, and you say, okay, I can get through this. I'm good. All right, so it hurt for a while. It's time to move on. It's time to stand up and go, hey, I'm better for what I've learned, and now it's time to get up, dust myself off, and be happy. Okay, and that's a choice. All right, you can, like I said, you can choose to lay in bed and be miserable, or you can choose to get up and live life. I've chosen to get up and live life. And some amazing things happen when you start to do that. I've had some amazing things happen to me this year that I'm like, wow, I never really had a true connection spiritually with God and all that comes with that. And I'm not saying that I'm not sitting up here quoting scripture to you. I'm not sitting up here saying that that's the way, because for me it is. For me it was finding out who I am, how to live a better life, and I really have had some miracle things happen to me that could only be, it wasn't a coincidence, and it wasn't something that just happened out of the blue. It had to have been God speaking to me. And if you read my stuff and go back or go into the website, and all of the website, everything I'm talking about, don't worry about that. Everything that I'm talking about is going to be in the description. So stay with me here. So making that choice to be happy is, for a lot of people, really hard, because when you get yourself in a depressed state and you're depressed, nobody understands, nobody listens, nobody, my shit's worse than yours, blah, 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 blah. Okay. If you need help, then get help. Okay. If you're so depressed that you can't get yourself out of it, then get help. I will put some, there are pastoral there's a lot of free services out there, or sliding scale programs where you can pay, if all you could pay was $5, then that's all you got to pay is $5. Okay, there's a lot of places, a lot of resources out there to get help. Okay, you're not alone, and you can get help. And I do put resources like that on the website. If you need help, then go get it. Stop waiting. Don't think about it. I don't have money. I don't know where to go. Google, Uncle Google will get you there. Okay, you need a counselor that works on a sliding scale, or you need your local county MHMR, mental health and mental, the mental programs that county hospitals and things that offer, it's still help. Okay, you may not be where you wanted to go, but if it's all you got to go, then go. Don't listen. Just stop thinking. Go. If you need help, go. Okay. So enough of that. I really wanted to say that there's probably a couple of things you can do every day so that you don't lose your joy. Okay. One is, and this is so funny because people tell me that I'm so full of crap that how could this ever work? And well, I got a good answer for that. Breathe. Just breathe. Breathe. Yeah, it's that simple. But here's the method to the madness. I need you to breathe for about a minute and a half, but you need to do it this way. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay? So in through the nose, out through the mouth, and just breathe. Breathe for about a minute and a half, okay? And as you're breathing, one thing is you can't do that function in your body and be stressed. It doesn't work, okay? You can't, it's hard to think and breathe at the same time when you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. If you're focused on the breathing, where you're in through the nose, out through the mouth, it gives you that minute and a half where all of a sudden the stress in your shoulders, okay, the back of your neck, okay, maybe the headache that you're suffering from, okay, just breathe. And I'm telling you, it works. And here's how I found out about it. And I did a little research, and I'm sitting there going, well, if a big multinational corporation figured it out, that it was a good thing to do, okay, then, okay. So I did a little more research into it, and I found out that breathing is a heck of a great exercise. You know how I found out about it? My Apple Watch. I did a download on my Apple Watch, and what happened was that I get this thing, and it's kind of vibrating my watch, the little haptic thing, and it says breathe, and I'm going, what? Breathe? I am breathing. So anyway, I started pushing the buttons on the deal, and then it had this little deal that was kind of going and showing me how to breathe. And then I did a little more research, found it in through the nose, out through the mouth. I kind of learned that through meditation, so I started doing that, and I started following it on my thing. So now every day my watch tells me to breathe. Okay, it reminds me that I need to take a minute, sit down, and simply breathe. And it works. Stop, don't overthink it. It works. So try it, okay? Another thing is to meditate. See what you want the outcome of your life to be. Let's say, like me, you went through a divorce, okay? And you didn't want it, but it's here, it's done, it's over, way down the road now. So it's time to move on with life. So what does a new relationship look like to you? What would you want it to look like to you? Okay. So as you're meditating and praying about it, then I want you to visualize that in your mind's eye. See how you want something to happen. See yourself happy, laughing. See yourself in a joyous, happy relationship with a person of your dreams, the person that should be in your life, okay? And ask God for these things and meditate on these things. Meditate on the end result and letting God know that you're grateful for putting that person in your life. Don't worry about the how. You're going to turn the corner in the grocery store, bump carts. You're going to, a friend's going to say, hey, this is my friend whomever, okay? You're going to be standing somewhere and glance in each other's eyes and go, wow, hi. Something. God will put that person in your life at the appropriate time that you need that person in your life, okay? But you need to be ready to have that person in your life. So let's make sure that our room, our bedroom up here, like here, remember your mother, go up there and clean your room? Yeah, go up here and clean your room. Okay, we got to clean our room before we can bring somebody into our room. Okay, so we got to clean our room. All right, so meditate and see that person. And it doesn't have to be a relationship, you guys. It could be a new job. It could be a better relationship with your children, a better relationship with your current spouse, your current boyfriend, your current girlfriend, okay? It could be whatever it needs to be, but get on it. Think about it. Just meditate on it, okay? But meditate on the outcome, okay? How you would like to see that done, okay? The other thing is be a blessing to someone besides yourself today, okay? And that can come in a lot of different, and it doesn't have to be today, but be a blessing to someone. Get out there and volunteer. It's the holidays. Do something to help people that need help, okay? Serve food at a soup kitchen. Go visit people in an old folks home. Anything, If you see somebody at the store in the layaway, pay off their layaway. You guys have seen it all over the TV, If you only paid off one person's layaway, If that's all you could do, then pay it off. If you're standing in the line at the grocery store, leave $20 towards the person that's behind you. Tell the cashier, say, look, I'm going to give you this $20. Put it on their bill, but don't tell them I did it. Just tell them Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. The guy or someone just helped you out, $20, okay? Do something, all right? It could be anything, but do something to be a blessing to someone else without expectation, okay? Because if you do it without expectation, just do it and get in the habit of doing it, That's where one of the things that I'll remember to do things like that, but I haven't yet made it a real habit to do things like that. So that's what I'm working on for me. That's one of my goals for this New Year's, is to be able to be, and I hope that I'm a blessing to people on my video vlog, on my website, and on my podcast, is I'm really trying to be a blessing to others. I'm sharing my struggles and my strength that I gained from my struggle, so that maybe you won't have as hard a time as maybe I did on certain things in my life. The other thing is stay in faith. Don't give up. When it gets tough, that's when a lot of people will throw in the towel. When it gets tough, and you just can't. You can't throw in the towel. If you want to read about people that, and I do this, it moves me, because these are people that were in impossible situations, that put their lives out there to do something heroic with no thought of their own. But there's a website for all the Medal of Honor winners in the military, and I wish that we didn't have that. I'm glad that we do, because we have the military. I wish that these boys and women didn't have to be there. I wish that the world could be a happy place. That's why the title of my my post today was, could the world be happy? I believe for that, but I believe that we, you and I, can be happy. I do believe that. So I think we do have real control over that. So it has to begin with us. So I go and read the stories of Medal of Honor winners and what they did, their selfless sacrifice. And I read in the Bible, sacrifices that were given, God, look what Abraham went through, Moses. I mean, all these people had to have faith in something that, wasn't right there in front of them, but they did it. And so there's all kinds of ways that you can find where people did something extraordinary, okay, in the face of horrible odds, okay? So, finding ways to be a blessing in your community and your family. And I said this in the last video, and I'm sorry I lost it, but I'm kind of not now, because I feel like I'm doing a better video, I think, this time. And so, if nothing else, if you have a family, go home to your spouse today, or after you watch this video, no matter what time it is, and if you have to wake your spouse up, and listen to me, just be yourself. Be yourself in the sense that you say, I am, if you truly mean it, then go tell your spouse that you love them, that you care, and that your life is better because they're in it, you know, and you just wanted to share that and make somebody feel good. If it, and your kids, you know, if you're a working mom or dad and you don't get to see your kids as much, throw your briefcase down, throw your laptop away, turn your phone off. Everything can wait till tomorrow, and be present in the moment with your kids or your spouse or your entire family. Get everybody together and say, you know what, tonight, let's just be us. You know, no video games, no dad on the checking email, no mom checking, you know, Pinterest, no, nothing. Just be present in the moment and be grateful for each other. You have no idea the power that has to make all of you happy, to help all of you be happy, okay? So those are things that I would recommend that you do. The other thing is letting people steal your joy. And what I mean by that is let's say that someone cuts you off out on the road, you know, and you give them the, you know, single finger salute, okay? Why? Okay? Someone who cut you off, probably 99% of the time, didn't mean to do it. You know, you're honking, you're raising hell with them, and okay, why? Why ruin your joy and why ruin their day and scare the hell out of somebody just because you're pissed off because they're a car length in front of you? I mean, I sit there, you know, and I remember in traffic in Dallas, and you'd be sitting at an exit and you'd be way back, and some idiot, you know, you'd be a half a mile from the exit on the shoulder of the freeway, and some butthead would run to the exit and turn on his blinker, one in, and there may be 100 cars there. Yeah, he's a jerk. Karma will take care of that situation, but am I going to let it steal my joy? One freaking car. One car length in front of me, and I'm going to be pissed off for the rest of the night. I'm going to go home. I'm going to bitch to my spouse. I'm going to bitch to my kids. I'm going to bitch to the dog. Really? You know? Or if you're standing in line at the grocery store. I see this all the time when I'm at the grocery store. I'm in West Texas right now, and good Lord, because of the oil boom, you know, the grocery stores are jam-packed all the time. And part of it, sadly, is that you can't find affordable housing in West Texas, okay, to begin with, because oil's so high, so everybody's jacked the prices up. So people who work in these type of jobs, they can't, because there's no place to live, because a single crappy apartment in a horrible area is $1,600 to $1,800 a month. Most folks couldn't live on that. Couldn't pay for an apartment and eat. They might be able to pay for the apartment, but they certainly can't eat or make a car payment or do anything fun. So it you know, that's a whole other video, because that part really does suck. But you know, I had to do some things to make my life different. You know, I'm living you know, I never thought I'd be living an RV lifestyle, but for the time now that I'm in West Texas, I'm actually enjoying it. I'm having fun with it. So you know, it's kind of cool. You know, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun to be with. And so what's your joy worth? How much are you willing to sell your happiness for? Is it worth somebody cutting in front of you in the line at the grocery? Is it worth standing in a long line at the grocery store, having some poor little girl who's having lots of trouble, you know, figuring out the machine or figuring out change or whatever? Again, a whole other video for that. But really, what's your joy for? You could pick up a magazine, look at a magazine. Hey, maybe make conversation with the people around you. You know, hey, what are y'all doing for Christmas? Hey, I'm Bob. You know, you're okay. And you meet a new family, meet some people, and you just sit there and have a conversation. What's wrong with that? Nothing is wrong with that. Okay? So, again, I say, what is your joy and your peace worth? What is your happiness worth? Well, it needs to be worth a lot to you, okay? And it needs to be not given up so easily when really I'm pissed off because some jerk pulled in the deal. Yeah, he's a jerk. Okay, well, great. Let him be his jerk. Let him deal with that karma. Or maybe we didn't know, And this person is pulling in because maybe he has a child in the car he's trying to get to the hospital down the street. Maybe some friend called and said, hey, I'm having a health episode, can you come over? We don't know what the story is, but now we're letting, it could be something very legitimate, or it could be some guy being an ass. Who knows? Okay? I prefer to think that if I'm letting somebody like that in front, I pray to God that they're going to do something that's helping someone else, and they're not just being an ass. Okay? But I can deal with it either way. I don't care. Everybody teases me. You drive like a grandpa. Well, first off, I am a grandpa. Second of all, you know, I don't got to be I've learned I don't have to be there that quick. I don't have to cut people off. I don't have to drive dangerously in order to get to my destination. I can follow the speed limits. I can do the things. And I get rewarded for that with cheaper insurance rates because I don't get tickets. I don't have wrecks. Okay? Because I take my time, I go do my thing, okay? And I try to do it in a meaningful way. You know, that's the way I choose to live my life today. There was a time in a day when I would drive like a moron, okay? But and I look back on that and go, Jesus, why? What the hell did I do that for? Okay? And that's what I'm suggesting to you. Look at the things that are stealing your joy, stealing your happiness, because it's your choice to stay angry or your choice to be happy. And if you don't believe that, there's 1,000 other people that have written the same thing, talked about the same thing. Okay? Look at Wayne Dyer, Deepak Chopra, Tony Robbins, any of these guys. All people I've read. Proverbs in the Bible. If you want to read self-help, Proverbs in the Bible has everything that you've written, everything that you've read, okay, in self-help, all of it. All of it, and I'm quoting Steve Harvey, is in Proverbs in the Bible. If you don't believe me, go read 3 pages, just 3 pages of the Bible in Proverbs. I recommend the Message Bible, and I'll put a link down so you can find a Message Bible because it's real easy to read. New King James Version, and not so much for me. Okay, if you got a New King James Version, then still read it. But look, okay, and keep an open mind. All right? I'm going to cut this off now and ask that you go look at the article. It's not long. It wasn't really meant to be long. But think about it. And there's a way to contact me if you have questions. Please, in the YouTube, and I'm learning, so forgive me. I want you to subscribe to our channel, please. Thumbs up if you liked what you heard, okay? And there's all kinds of stuff in the description about what we talked about, and links to the articles that I'm talking about, and all the stuff that I mentioned. It's all there, okay? All the help that you'll need from this vlog is right in the description, all right? And so anyway, I always end everything, if you're a first-time viewer, since this is YouTube and you're a first-time viewer, I always end with a challenge. And here's my challenge for you. 5 things that I put in my article for you to start doing. I want you to do 1, and I'm going to tell you which one I want you to do. And I challenge you when you stop this to do it, and that's to breathe. Just go breathe, okay? And make it a habit. If you don't have an Apple Watch, or if there's not a thing, set yourself a reminder a couple times a day to breathe. 60 seconds. You can give yourself 60 seconds to simply breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. 60 seconds. That's all you need. It's that simple, that easy. All right, guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you if you've come from the website over to our new YouTube channel. Welcome. Thank you so much. And again, my name is Robert Bruton, and this is our new vlog, and I'm trying to do my little clicker thing so I don't sit here and look like I'm going across, but hey, if Casey Neistat can hit it, so can I. So anyway, take care. If you need help, go get it, okay? And remember, smile. Have a good one. Thanks, you guys. And we'll talk again real soon. Bye for now.